The guy that makes the song me back of house, and the guy that actually does the deal for the real front of house, Mr. Marker. Man, thank you so much for coming. It's so nice to meet you finally. Yeah, so we'll have to hang out. I want to come over to Ireland where you live, right? Are there any good pubs over there? No, okay, good. I'll have to bring my own beer. Huh? All right. Well, all right, yeah. Okay, you know, you'll have to show me. You have to walk me through this whole Guinness thing. Well, look, you have safe travels back, okay? It's a pleasure. Okay, see you soon. Now, that was a very rare treat that you're not going to get anywhere else in the world but here today, where the guy that actually mixed that song comes here, and then the guy who does the live sound is here, and we're both on one side of the console. That was kind of fun, kind of interesting. Good times. Did you see that? Yeah, that was kind of funny, right? So why not? But it's a great console. We have a lot of fun making music on this. So anybody have any questions for me while you're standing out in front? Matt, come on. I put you right in the spot there, didn't I? A question for CLA, question for you about anything, about me, console, nothing. I'll put it in 2 seconds, right? Come on.
How many dBs do you pull off your master bus compression, usually on the SSL?
Well, I mean, on this, we're just winging it because we're at the show, and I'm like, look and go, wow, it's a lot. I'm using 3 or 4 dB at 1.5 to 1. I don't try to hammer it too much. You know, whatever suits the song the best is what I try to do. But yeah, thanks for coming. Where are you from?
Cheetah Hills.
Okay, all right, good, all right. Brett, what did you think? Pretty interesting?
Cool.
All right, having fun. What do we got here? Kirk, what do you think?
It's like a nice piece of work.
Yeah, we have a lot of fun with it here. So look, here we are on Sunday. Glad to have you aboard. Diego, I think I've seen you earlier this week here. Is this your first day here, or been here the whole time? All right, you got a question for CLA?
Where's the power supply?
It just plugs in the wall. So, you got a question for me?
Sorry for my English. Acoustically level remix.
Volume? I mean, look, we're here at the show, and I'm just trying to have some fun, so I'm cranking it up. I listen pretty quietly. I mean, then you won't hear me because I have to turn it down. As quiet as I possibly can. So your question was about Kirk. Sorry to cut you up, about the power supply. As far as I'm concerned, no. It's just plug in the wall. It's all built in. There's no separate power supplies. It's plug and play. $50,000. It's super cheap. Compared to anything else its size anywhere. It's a bargain. So you said bargain? It's a bargain. Well, that was a good question. Is there any other questions, Diego, while you're in? Okay. Mohammed, you having a good time? First time in there? Wow, first timer. First time seeing CLA in action? Wow, so you got a question for CLA while you have it right in front of you?
Sure, I mean, should you filter live instruments tracked in channel or just when necessary?
Look, as far as I'm concerned, when you're recording something, you want to EQ it to make it sound good going in. A lot of people like filter top and bottom out. Why? There's no reason. What, filter low end off to make room for something else? No, just make it all work together. Filtering is a bad thing you should even consider doing. Yeah, it's just, you shouldn't filter stuff unless it's like a lead vocal has rumble, so filter a little bit of the low end off. Or something like a bass guitar has some really high frequency coming through it from the line, then you do it. You do it for repairing, but not because you think you're making room, because then you're making stuff smaller. So, Sam, got a question for me, your first name?
This is my first name, yeah.
Where are you from?
Originally Sherman Oaks.
Sherman Oaks, okay, right down the street from me. So, how about a question for CLA?
Well, it's not related to SSL, but just random question. Favorite part of mixing Green Day's records?
Getting the check. Isn't that always the favorite part?
Let me scan your name,
when you get paid? No, look, the favorite part about any mixing is when the artist's sitting in there hearing it for the first time, and they're like, wow, that's exactly what I wanted, you know? To me, that's the thing. Is it easy every time? No, but if you figure out what they want, then it is easy, you know, and that's to me what's important. So, Wesley, you're filming. How you doing over there? Get anything good?
Yeah.
Did you get me and Mark on the console together?
No, I caught the last end of it. You should do it again, though.
What's your name?
Alex Davis. I formerly worked for Westlake Recording Studios.
Oh, okay.
I'm building a recording studio in Las Vegas.
Cool.
I'm a lead singer for Sly and the Family Stone, and I played drums for Chaka Khan.
Wow, okay, you've done nothing pretty much.
I don't do anything. Music is, it's just back.
I knew this guy. I actually worked with Chaka back in the '80s, and we did back in the High Life and did some of her solo stuff. And my buddy John Robinson, I think he played like JR played like a Rufus or something for a minute.
Yes.
That's cool.
Yeah,
Well, thanks for coming. You got a question for me?
I do. What are you working on currently?
A little bit of everything. I work with Keith Urban, which is my country guy, so I do his records. I produce a little guy in Kiefer Sutherland. I produce his records. We're doing that right now. I mix some rock bands. I'm getting ready to move on to some new Bedflower. So I cover a bunch of genres. But I like
know you
producing and
do. Are
mixing.
you going to be in Vegas area anytime soon? I just talked to Alan Sides. He's moving.
No, I know he actually lives there. So in Vegas, there's a lot of residencies. So Aerosmith is one of the bands I work with.
And I know
So I'll be over there with that lunatic.
Good. Well, let's hang out. I live there.
Okay. What's your name again?
Alex Davis.
Alex Davis.
And
Okay.
like I said, I'm building a studio. So I'm getting.
Yeah, it's a great console. So I see why.
Yes.
I see why. So it's a lot of fun for us to be playing on this new one, and I was able to actually put a song up on the very first one of these. So I was actually able to initiate it. So I have fun every time with this. So thanks for coming, man. Good to meet you.
Quite an endorsement.
Oh well, it's I wouldn't do anything with it if I didn't like it, right?
Exactly.
So
exactly.
that's the story. So look, thanks for coming, you guys. I'm gonna wander around the other side of the desk here. If you hang out, you're gonna see my brother up here. 15, 20 minutes. He's gonna play some songs for you guys. So wander around, looking around, come back for TLA here shortly in about 10 minutes. So I am here at the SSL.